Welcome, I'm the Shadow. This will be my playthrough, live commentary playthrough of Midnight Suns. This is technically round 2. First time wasn't recording, still getting used to all that. I was going to address, I've already beaten this game before, and this is the PS4 version. I haven't got my hands on the PS5 version. I still like this game, it's still one of my favorite games. One of my favorite Marvel games, at least. It's a card game mixed with the Marvel Universe, mixed with a little strategic game. It's very fun, very exciting, turn-based and stuff. So if you don't like turn-based, you won't like this. If you don't like card games, you're not gonna like this either. But I enjoyed all those things for a decent amount. And I really like this game, so I wanted to put it on my channel. So this is gonna be my live commentary playthrough of Midnight Suns. I'll play the tutorial for those who have not seen this, just so everyone knows what's going on. And I have platinum for this version. I hope this goes well because the first round I had a crash happen that just kept crashing. But hopefully this goes well. And that does not take away from this game because it's still a great game. But I'm going to hit continue. I'm going to start New Game Plus. Launch campaign. I won't talk to you in cutscenes because I really like having those silent, so you don't have to worry about background noise during those. So here we go.
You know how much I hate this hocus-pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Sleeping Mother, sacred harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us, and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Zemo. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
Lilith!
I can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon. Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
It's called a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Tell fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and Strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man? It's okay. It's fine. I know what he meant.
We come all the way out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. Could have at least left us some VIP passes for the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he will come around given time.
Thought you said time was the one thing we didn't have. All right, let's just wrap this up. I think I've got sand in my nanopolymer weave.
Alright. How to play the cards and everything. There are 3 main types of cards, which represent hero abilities: attacks, skills, and heroics. Playing a card costs 1 card play. You have a total of 3. Use the arrow keys to select an ability card, press X to activate it, then select the target and press X again to confirm the ability. Each turn you have received 3 card plays. Attack cards. Use attack cards to damage enemies and gain heroism. Attack cards damage enemies, that being the sword with the number on it. All attacks grant 1 heroism when used. Some attacks have added effects like knockback or stun. So we're obviously going to just blast this guy. See, they have very nice animations. And we'll just blast this dude because I don't think it really matters.
That was really something.
Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
Heroism and heroic cards. Heroic cards are powerful and decisive. Playing heroic cards requires heroism. Gain heroism by playing attack and skill cards, such as air superiority. As you can tell, it takes 2 bars of that little orange circle down there that is labeled heroism. So once I do this, both enemies there will die. So here we go.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
Once you have played your cards, use or hold down arrow to finish. Reinforcements.
Broken their spirit.
I think they like me.
Minions and elites. There are 2 types of enemies: minions and elites. Minions have no health. Any damage defeats them instantly. They are frail but still dangerous. So that pretty much means anything you do to them, they'll pretty much die. Elites have higher health totals and require more damage to defeat, hence the health bar above them. Tip: use attack and hero cards wisely. High damage cards may be wasted on minions.
That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Gladly.
Knockback. Some cards have the knockback effect as demonstrated in the screen. After selecting a target, aim the knockback direction with the L stick to view potential impact points. Confirm the direction with X to push the enemy unit. Try it out, basically. I'm gonna knock into that one.
Follow my movement.
Boom.
I'm skeptical of your chances, but stranger things have happened.
I'll just take them out, why not?
Hey, it worked, didn't it?
I'm gonna take out the stronger one.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
We're just gonna end our turn, because we have nothing left.
You have no idea how angry you've
Oh.
made my cloak.
Sure, just keep throwing bodies at the problem.
I didn't see what difficulties this was set on. I have to raise it.
Central focus.
Target previews. At the start of each turn, hero card icons will appear above each enemy, showing who that enemy intends to attack. Use this information to determine which enemies to defeat first, or which heroes to defend. In this case, Doctor Strange is in danger. See what you can do to assist him.
Now that I have their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something protective?
Well, I could give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer. Just this once.
Wow, I'm just stuttering all of my words. Basically, what he wants us to do is
Uncle Tony's got
that.
your back.
Gives him 20 blocks so he can take 20 more hits of damage.
I won't forget this.
But we're going to use his knockback thing to at least take out a few of them.
By the will of the old gods. Lilith doesn't care about you. I hope you realize that in time.
I'm just going to finish him
Let's
off.
give it a go. You may wake up with a slight headache.
Before I end this turn, I'm going to say that you can give me any tips and tricks you want. I'm not a professional by any means. So I will take any tips and tricks that pro players this game or much seasonal people.
You won't wear me down that easily, fiend.
There we go. I'm going to do this first.
Why not? They don't all have to be pretty.
And then I'm going to weaken these two.
This won't end well for you.
I'm setting up for the big air superiority. As you can tell,
Apparently our reputation isn't enough to scare off these so-called children of Lilith.
alright, see, all three of these guys have 5 health, and this deals 5 health, so they should all 3 die, along with this guy who can die from any attack. So 4 deaths, and 1 will be very weak.
Let's try this one.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Many objects on the battlefield can be used to take to your advantage with environment attacks. Environment attacks cost heroism, but do not use a card play. These free attacks are very useful. Use them wisely to score important knockouts. Try using one or more of the rocks to wipe out extra
Well,
enemies.
you ponder arrows. Maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him?
I did not see him over there. I really did not see him over there.
Getting it done anyway?
But we're gonna knock him out with this. Did he just spawn in, or am I really that blind?
Oh, I thought we were finished.
Alright.
All is well for the moment.
Oh, well, think that's the last of them, which is good. I told Pepper I was just stepping outside the restaurant.
And yet I'm the one who's still single.
Hope I did this correct. Yeah, okay.
Let's
Fair enough.
Here we are. Defeat all enemies. That was a tutorial.
If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike.
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
Localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda.
The collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
Shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say. You okay, kid?
Yes. Are you?
Let's, put a pin in that. Whoa. Carol.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maximoff, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
Never surrender!
Nice Hulk reference.
Sure, pick on the smart guy. Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well, here. Guessing that explains the Hydra goons and ominous green lights.
Yes, but not while you fail to use the front door.
Hi, how about we discuss proper hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys?
Alright, switching targets. Use R1 L1 to quickly switch between targets when a card is selected. See, I have to never actually use that when I played the first few times. I usually just move my cursor thing like that. Use the stick to move around, but it's useful. And I won't like try not to get in the way of their dialogue, even when they're like doing battle dialogue. So I really want you guys to hear their lines and stuff and get to really fully enjoy the story. So I like the story for the most part. I like all the Marvel characters. Alright. Enough chit chat. Let's see what we can do. Alright. I'm just gonna do that.
I fully intend to make this as miserable as possible for you. Fair warning.
He's near a rock, so he could just go out at any moment. So I'm gonna just...
I'm saving my energy until we need it.
That's the spirit.
Redraw. Use redraw to replace undesirable cards in your hand. Highlight a card to redraw, then hold square to replace it with a new one. The new card is random, but it may be more immediately useful. Heart of the cards scenario. Bang. Jab now. Which will help finish off this dude.
Here we go. I'm not sure if it's ethical for people like us to beat up chumps like you.
What a punch. What a punch. She's one of the powerful characters in this game. She does a lot of damage. And we're just gonna let her throw a rock at this dude. Just to limit the enemies. Rock to the face. And now we're into our turn. She can tank that.
Looks like they want to try a few more.
You ready to save the world?
Alright, tutorial for moving heroes. Use move to reposition a hero and set up the perfect knockback angle. Area of effect attack. Or environment attack. You got one per round basically. You gotta make it wise. Use R1 and L1 to switch between heroes. Currently selected one will perform the move. You know what, just to highlight Captain Marvel, since we've seen what Iron Man do, we'll let her do this. And this little green cone you now see, that almost looks like a vision cone, is where it will end up striking. So we'll move her here. And she's now positioned perfectly behind this couch. Kick this. We just gonna do that.
Not a problem.
Choosing what to play. So 5 cards will be drawn to fill your hand at the start of each turn. Consider which cards to play, which cards to redraw, or keep for future turns.
Oh, that Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste.
So we have a knockback with Winds of a Tomb, Agamotto's Gaze, which will allow us to draw our last 2 cards played. We have 2 jabs, so we don't really need 2 jabs. Let's redraw one of those. Double your heroism. So I think I'm going to win between him into that furniture. And let possibly Iron Man or Captain Marvel finish him off. So I'll play this after I do Winds of Tomb, because I think I'll get this, another Winds of Tomb back, plus whatever I played before it. I think that's what our gameplay will be.
Prepare yourself.
Here we are.
The endless search for wealth and power.
And then I'm
with
going to
just
play.
a tinge of fascism. Hydra will never change.
Then I'm going to play Agamotto's Gaze to restore me that Winds of a Tomb, plus the other card.
Watch closely. The light shines on the most dutiful.
Perfect. Let's see if that lines him up.
You'd think after 80 years of failure, Hydra would throw in the towel already.
Oh, kinda didn't go as I was planned, but alright. Let's open it. Wait, it's not a knockback move, so yeah. I was mistaken. Should have done Winds of a Tomb and maybe knocked him into more furniture, but mistakes are happen. Still got some blocks, so we can take some. Not too bad.
We'll have to deal with a few more, I'm afraid.
Plus 1 card play thanks to one of his traits on that card. Finish the battle.
These guys just keep showing up.
They are surprisingly relentless. In any event, we must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards of protection.
I don't really need this, honestly. There we go, 2 knockbacks, which would be good. So allow me to be able to knock him into that. And use another one to knock these 2 into each other, knock him out. And then finish off him. Possibly be weak in one of these other guys. Alright, let's do it. Hold on a minute. So he's weaker, so she might be able to take more of hits than he will. So I think might actually need her to finish off him so he won't attack Iron Man. Because she can take a hit from him. when I hit Winds of Tomb on these two. That will leave him weakened enough for possibly a blast from Iron Man. Alright. First off, I've heard the end.
Love the effort.
Leaves enough 3 plays, so 2 Winds of a Tomb and a blast should put us in a decent position.
Interesting.
Nothing there. Maybe I missed. Oh. We'll just do that then. At least take him out.
That was something.
This shouldn't take long.
Might have made a few errors, like I said. That's why I'm leaving up the tips and tricks in the comments.
Get out of there!
She can tank it. This is what I was worried about. Alright, I got the plan. I'm going to jab him to finish him off. And then I'm going to do another jab to him to weaken him for Iron Man's finish. So there's no need for the big dramatic ones. Probably, though we could. I think we could, actually. We have enough. So we might as well end it in Flash. But before we do, I'm going to save. Let's do this. They'll target each person that's targeting them. Make it fair.
You've been deceived by Lilith, and it may very well cost you your life.
Boom. And then I'm going to let her tear him a new one. Overkill, but whatever.
Fair enough.
And that is the end of the tutorial.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
Gozer?
Lilith. Mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep. Challenging the Sorcerer Supreme.
Be silent. Be still.
What just happened?
Ow! Be gone. No! A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti! Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa. I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side. Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
The hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV. Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment...
Enough!
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
Alright. Now this is going to give me a chance to basically let you get to know me a little bit. Because here's the thing. As you can obviously tell with my voice and such, I am a male. But in games, I typically like to go with like the feminine builds, the slim figures. Just because I like the quicker movements of them, the way the hitboxes work, and fighting games with them, and things of that nature. So and also in this game, I've played both the male and the female playthroughs. Did a light balance and a dark balance playthrough, which is all about your choices and stuff you make in the game. So I did like 2 playthroughs at the most to platinum this game. So I already know that the female build is what I like the most. So that's what I'm going to select. And in most games with third person view, I typically go with the slimmer feminine body types. Just because I like the quicker movements and the way that they flow. Let's be honest. I'm not going to hide my likes or interests. I like ladies. And so I like that body type. I'm probably going to cut out the customization part. And I will see you whenever I get done.
Child of light and darkness, you who tamed the night, hear the voice of those who beseech thee and...
The collar! Wait!
Wait! Ah!
Mother.
So, that's a good thing, right?
Sarah. Where is she?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Always am.
So cold, but the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long? I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance. Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer. I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes. I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire? Unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dhampir? Daywalkers were a myth even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
Alright. Hello, I am back. And as you can tell, I let the cutscene play because I don't want to get in the way of any important story dialogue. I really like this game. And look at this. Blade. We got Blade! One of the coolest characters in Marvel. I really like the supernatural essence about this, and this is just so cool to see Blade in a game. Hope he gets like his own game down the road. And of course, you can tell that I now have my character customized. Kind of with almost like a Black Widow aesthetic. Also a big fan of Black Widow. So I just seen with the haircut, hairstyle, and I was like, ooh, the auburn hair makes her kind of look like Black Widow, so I went with it. Now, she probably doesn't have the eyes identical. Scarlett Johansson look of Black Widow. But anyways, with that being... Okay, anyways, with that being said, we're now going to select our dialogue choices. I just want to get that out there. Sorry for taking a while. But alright, let's talk to Blade. You seem to know a lot about me. That still doesn't explain you. You're right, I do hunt monsters. Just so people can get to know Blade, I think I'll go with, that still doesn't explain you.
I do. And I must admit, I am curious. Tell me, Daywalker, how did you come to be?
Long story, and it's still not over. We managed not to kill each other for a while, and maybe I'll tell you one day.
I accept your challenge.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, Chosen One.
Alright, speak to Nico. Another one of my favorites in this game. So yep, I just really like this game, so I figured I would put it on the channel. It's one of my favorite Marvel games I've played in the past 5 years or so. Or actually, yeah, because I didn't get it when it first came out, but yeah.
Sup, Ancient One?
So, alright, let's talk to her now.
Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm
the witch who called me back from the grave.
Told ya.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you...
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy. Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
Alright, we're gonna select our first mission. At the mirror table. So it won't take too long.
Taking a big risk with your chosen one.
Sorry man, I'm gonna have to cut you off, because we're just gonna do this.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look... older. How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were... missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith...
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony. That's, Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the Dragon Mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was... a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! The dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.